What's going on, guys? I'm gonna. That sounds so. Why do I sound like that? What's up, y'all? I'm gonna keep this video as brief. And I'm gonna keep this video as brief as I can. So I had something. It was just on my mind, and I've made other videos talking about this, and it's about how people or society can make you feel like you're not good enough just because of things they say. People try to compare themselves to you. It could be anything. It could be a plethora of things, right? And just because someone said something to you, you could have felt perfectly fine about yourself. You probably felt confident. You probably feel okay. You don't have those feelings of worthlessness. You don't feel self-conscious. You're actually you think you are good enough. You feel that. You're like, nah, I think I'm good enough. And all it takes is for that one person to say something. All it takes is for that one person to say something negative, something derogatory. All it takes is for that one person to compare you to someone, to anything like that, y'all. That's all. It only takes that for you to now because they said that, it's like they're trying to make you feel like you're not good enough. And then you will start feeling like, oh, well, maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not good enough. It'll just become that, all because of things people say out of their mouths. It's like people don't want you to feel like you're good enough, if that makes sense. If that makes sense, people don't want you to feel like you're good enough. There is this pressure that's put on, I would say, everyone, men and women. I'm talking about women specifically right now. We could talk about how there's pressure on women to look a certain way, to showcase their body a certain way, to wear their hair a certain way. And God forbid they don't do those things. They don't dress a certain way. They don't look a certain way. They don't, whether it can be extra flamboyant, extra flashy, wear this, talk like this, dress like this. God forbid you don't do that. Guess what society tells you as a woman? You're not good enough. You're ugly. No one's gonna like you. No one's gonna want to hang around you. No one's going to want you. Don't nobody like that. Who's gonna want you if you like that? And that's why you see this whole thing where it seems like women are all dressing the same. Like, that's a whole conversation. There's a reason why that is. There's a reason why women who are very beautiful, that look good, even they think they're ugly. They still don't think they're good enough, because that could be like an insecurity. It could be due to something that happened in their childhood. It could be something that someone said to them as an adult that made them feel like, oh, well, maybe I'm not good enough. That's why it's important to have that internal voice. Okay, it's important to have that internal voice that lets you know, oh, okay, despite what all these people are saying, either way, I will be good enough. I am good enough. Because, y'all, at the end of the day, right, people are so wishy-washy. People switch up like the weather. Okay, you could literally do everything that everyone's saying you should do, and guess what? That still won't be good enough for them. They'll still judge you. They'll still ridicule you. They might say you're doing too much. They might say, oh, so now you think you're this. So now you think you're that. But then if you're not being confident and being sure of yourself, then that's a problem. You see what I'm saying? It's like there's always a switch off. It's like you can't really win either way. So you might as well just be yourself and not care what people think, and try hard to be sure of yourself. Because all these other people judging you, they are unsure of themselves. Think about that. Most of these people have, some people are just like, they might just struggle with some inner turmoils of their own. They have their own fears. They might struggle with their place in this world, may have low self-esteem. have their own thoughts of inferiority and have an inferiority complex. Like, we could get into all that. Everybody has these things about them. So for anyone to come out of their mouth popping off at the gums talking to you about anything is messed up, in my opinion. And this world, because of the world we live in, all these rules and all this stuff, all these rules that are made up, it's like, yeah, people think that they can people want to tell you what they think you should do, and they think that it's law just because of what they were taught or what they saw at a young age or what they see as an adult. So people just abide by a certain thing, and then if we bring money into it, money just causes more problems. People act bent out of shape over money. It's like people just act trifling over money. It's messed up. And then with the men, there's just a lot more pressure for you guys, as I mentioned in other videos. I know it's a lot for you if you make a lot of money. A lot of people will assume that you are going to be a cheater. That's just straight out. A lot of people will assume that you're going to be unloyal. And then a lot of people will assume if someone builds up with you, that after the woman builds up with you, you'll leave them for a woman that's actually, that you know has higher standards, that you know you can get now that you have that status and those riches. So this is what you guys are dealing with. You're dealing with people thinking that you're trash. Maybe some of you are okay being trash, but that's what you guys are up against. And for the good guys that are actually genuine and maybe will treat a woman right, I feel sorry for you, but me personally, I feel like there is a small percentage of you that actually can be, a good man. And then there's the other percentage that are clowns. They're pretending, they're putting up a facade, and they will die a clown. They will die how they are. That's how I take that. Oh, and yeah, there's more pressure on you guys to make a lot of money, to be the providers. And I get it, it is a lot, it's not fair. And I think some of you are striving for something, but because you're not there yet, yes, it seems like no one does care about you. It's all about how you serve others. It's not about you serving anyone, about anyone trying to help you out or anything, because you are a man. And I get it, that sucks. That sucks. But I'm going to say this. I am going to say this, and I'm just want to acknowledge that. I'm not going to say it's okay, but I'm just saying, you as the man, if you are with a woman that is independent, if you are trying to work towards something, if you are going to just take advantage of that, maybe you just shouldn't be looking into dating. You shouldn't be trying to date anyway. If you are not at a financial status that is comfortable, that you are comfortable with, right? You shouldn't be dating anyway. You should just be focused on yourself. And you shouldn't be doing it for a woman anyway. You should be doing it for yourself. That's a whole other conversation. It's just like, it's just messed up. It's messed up. It shouldn't be this way. But I think it has something to do with the generations before us and how they were taught. Maybe if it was more of a team effort, people would be more happy. But I would say sometimes it's not a team effort. Sometimes people don't align. You don't equal out. Sometimes people make empty promises. Sometimes people do things and then they don't mean it. Sometimes people fall short and then they continue to fall short. Not everyone is going to get it together. Some people won't, some people will. And it's just, yeah. So I would say the dudes that are sticking, the dudes that are sticking it out and trying to be actually helpful and supportive, even though they're not there yet, and somehow you just found yourself in a relationship and it works out, that's cool. Just don't take advantage of it, because most men do. And that's the issue now with the current generation we are in. Most men take advantage. Most men do act feminine. Okay? Most men, when they do get money, they think they can control a woman. And that is why it's not about people hate men. That is a part why some people feel like you can't be trusted. And vice versa with the woman. The woman's just trying to talk to you for your money, this and that. I get it. Women can be opportunistic, right? But it goes hand in hand. Men can be opportunistic as well. For women, it's about power. It's about, okay, this man is the head honcho. Okay, I need the big buck. I don't want the little buck. That's kind of how some people think. And a lot of people aren't impatient. People don't want to go through a process because they're worried about not getting a return on their investment. I think that's the big thing. But yeah, I'll go into it a little bit more in another video. It's just weird. It's very weird.